So today I am going to show us how you can be able to save up money for investments, or rather I'm going to show you how to raise money for investment. But before showing you how to make money or raise money for investment, I want you to permit me to say that you are going to die miserably if you don't have investment. Yes, you heard me right. Now I'm going to explain what I meant by you are going to die miserably if you don't have investment. Now that you are strong, most of us are doing job that will not give you or pay pension when you are old or when you are retired, right? Now, even those people that have jobs that is going to pay pension when they've retired, they are also investing. You know why? Because they are not only depending on the pension, they are also depending on the investment that they are going to do during their old age. But you that is doing job that will not pay you pension when you're retired, you are not investing. That is one reason why I said you are going to die miserably when you do not have investment. When you have investment, when you are old and you are not strong or healthy enough to be able to cater for yourself, for your feeding, for your clothing, for your health care, you are going to depend on your kids. And depending on kids is a very bad investment. This is the mistake that our mothers and our fathers made. And I wouldn't want any of you that is watching this video to make that same mistake. Our mothers and our fathers, they are depending on the kids. They are looking at the kids as investment without knowing that kids is a very bad investment option. Yes, the reason why I say that kids are a very bad investment option is that you and I know the last time you sent money to your dad or the last time you sent money to your mom, right? Now, if your mom or your dad do not have investment and they are depending on you, you see how their life is going to turn out. When you are old and you don't have money to buy clothes for yourself, and you don't have money to feed yourself, and you don't have money for proper health care, do you know what is going to happen to you? You are going to depend on your kids. And when you depend on your kids, do you know the kind of clothes you are going to be wearing? The kind of clothes you are going to be wearing is the one that your kids must have got tired of. They no longer want to wear it again. That is the one they are going to send to you, because of course you are probably going to be of the same size with your kids, if them not even going to be bigger than you. So the clothes that they are no longer wearing, that is the one they are going to be giving you. For them to even buy a new clothes for you is going to be during the time they are celebrating Father's Day or Mother's Day. That is when they are going to get new clothes for you. Or probably festive period when they are coming home for maybe Salah or maybe Christmas, New Year. That is probably the time they are going to do what? Get a new clothes for you. The only thing you are going to be feeding is the one they are going to send to you. And before they send money to you, do you know what is going to happen? They must have spent on themselves. They must have paid transportation. They must have fed themselves. They must have taken themselves to hospital for medical care. The little one that is going to remain, that is the one they can even think of sending to you as a parent. And that is also one of the reasons why I said children or kids is a very bad investment option. They have to take care of themselves first before they can think about their parents. In a particular mood, they might not even send anything at all to their parents. That doesn't make them look selfish or stupid, or that doesn't make them look like they are not taking care of their parents. It's because they don't even have enough to take care of themselves before they can even think about sending to parents. So if you are watching this, I wouldn't want you to make such a mistake. I want you to start doing what? Investing. Yes, because when you invest, that is when you can be able to have money to afford any kind of clothes you want to wear when you are old, when you are no longer strong enough or healthy enough to work. But now that you are strong, that is when you are going to make the money that you are going to use for investment. And then that investment is what is going to take care of you when you are old, not children. Stop depending on children. You will cry. You will cry. Okay? So when you are old and you do not have investment, do you know what is going to happen? What is going to happen is that whatever clothes your kids are going to give to you, that is what you are going to wear. Whatever thing they have to give you to feed, that is what you don't have option. If you are sick, whatever treatment they are going to give to you, that is what you are going to take. You don't have option. But when you have investment, do you know what is going to happen? You can buy any clothes you want. You can eat whatever that you want. You can take yourself to hospital and get proper treatment the way you want, right? Yes, because when you complain that you are sick and your kids now said leave him or leave her, that is how he or she normally complains. If you are old and you are male, if you are complaining to your kids that your waist is paining you, they will just be taking it like it is how dad usually complain. If you are mom, if you are female, you are old and you are complaining about maybe chest pain, they are going to be saying, they're not going to take it serious. They're going to be saying that is how she usually complain, even when nothing is wrong with her. So these are the things you are going to experience when you are old and you do not have investment. But when you have money, you can do whatever you want to do. You will not depend on anybody. I'm going to tell you a story before I can be able to move over to how you can be able to save money or raise money for investment. Okay, now this story happened to be that the place that we were born, like they gave birth to all of us, I and my siblings, we have landlord because we were tenants. All right, so our landlord, then we do call him daddy. Okay, yes. So it got to a point that this man fell sick, that the tummy started swelling up. I'm very sure he must have told the wife, because he is living with the wife, the kids are grown, okay, doing well. He must have told the wife, but the wife might probably be looking at it that it's not something serious. They can just go to maybe pharmacy and just get drug without even conducting any tests, right? I'm just saying. So it got to a point that the man no longer wants to be dependent on the wife. What the man did is the man have to run away, go to hospital. The hospital probably diagnosed him or maybe run some certain tests and discover that the man's condition or health is probably critical, it's very bad. They have to admit the man. Then the man started taking treatment. When the man came back, the tummy went down. So if this man do not have money to take himself to hospital, what would have happened? This man could have died by now. Do you know that this man is still alive till today? Very strong. Why? Because this man has investment. He can be able to take care of himself without depending on kids, without depending on the wife, without depending on anybody. So these are the things that investment can be able to do for you. Now, I've told you several things about investment, the importance of the investment. If you don't have investment, what could happen to you, right? Now, the problem that most of us are going to be having is that you're going to be probably thinking, I know investment is good, but the problem I'm having is that I don't have money for investment. Some might be saying, no, I know I'm going to invest, but there's this particular money that I'm expecting to come so that I can use that money for investment. You are not a Yahoo boy. It is only a Yahoo boy that is going to be expecting a particular client to pay. And when the particular client pays, he's probably going to make use of that money for investment. And let me tell you one thing that you don't know that most Yahoo boys do. Whenever they have a huge amount of money that comes in, do you know what they are going to do first? You're going to see them at the car lot. That is where you go, or car park, wherever they are selling car. Okay, that is the first place you are going to see them. Why? Because they want to buy a car. Before you know it, the whole money is gone. So you are not a Yahoo boy. So which money did you keep to one side that you're expecting that is going to come so that you will now use it and dump inside the investment? So that is a mistake that you are going to do. I'm going to ask you to do something, right? At the end of this video, I want you to go to your bank, request for bank statements from January 2025, okay, down to today that we are watching this video. I want you to go through it one after the other. I want you to see the total amount of money that has passed through your account, which is going to make you to be afraid, but you do not have any investment. I am here to give you a solution because I've done that. I've saved up money. I brought out a solution that worked for me, which I'm going to show you practically in this video so that you can be able to take the same step that I took to get the same result that I got, or even get a better result. Okay, so since I've told you the importance of investment, what can happen to you if you do not have investment, and the benefits you are going to reap when you have investment, I am going to move over to how you can be able to raise up money for this investment. Okay, yeah, so when you get your bank statement and you see the money that have passed through your account, you will imagine if you have been saving like 500 naira every single day, or probably 1000 naira every single day till today. Can you imagine the kind of money you would have made? That is one of the way you can be able to raise money for investment. When you keep waiting for a big money to come, you will cry. because you don't know when this money is coming. Maybe you are dreaming for a particular job. Maybe you are working towards oil company job, that maybe when you get this job you are going to be getting a big what if you did not get this job? Are you not thinking that way? What if the job did not, or let me even say that the job is going to come? Are you going to be waiting until the job comes before you can start helping yourself? Why don't you start by now to help yourself little by little, pending when you get that job, or pending when that miraculous money that you did not keep anywhere is going to come before you can now use it to put in investments. So I'm here to show you how you can be able to raise this money without you even feeling it, without you feeling it at all. And by the end of what I'm going to teach you, you are going to see the amount of money you've gathered in your account. So if you have gotten to this point, please do well to click the like button, yes, in exchange of the value you are going to get in today's video. And if you're yet to join this beautiful family, please do well to join this beautiful family by clicking on that subscription button, yes. So after clicking on the subscription button, the next thing I want you to do is to turn on the bell notification. So in case you are wondering what the bell notification does, the bell notification will always notify you anytime we upload informative video just like this one you are watching. Now, with all this being said and done, I'm going to take you to the screen of my phone. Okay, yes, I'm going to list out like maybe 3 apps that helped me. Okay, 3 apps that I've been using. All right, so you can be able to choose the particular one that is going to work well for you. All right, yes, this is not ad. I'm not making an ad for this platform, but this works. So since it works, I'm going to bring out for you so that you can choose the one that is going to work for you, and that's it. So click the like button, join the family by subscribing, turn on the bell notification, and let's get into it. So just like I promised from the beginning of the video, I am going to list out a platform that is going to help you to save up money for investments, or platform that is going to help you to be able to raise money for investment. Now I'm going to start with this particular platform you are seeing on my screen right now, because that is what I used throughout to save this amount of money you are seeing on the screen right now. So as you can see, I was able to raise up to 370,637 naira 54 kobo. So I'm going to explain to you how I was able to raise this particular amount, because of course, as I'm withdrawing this amount of money, I am going direct to put it into investment. Okay, so I'm going to explain how I was able to save it, and after that I am also going to take you to another platform, right? So taking you to another platform that is also going to help you to achieve this particular goal, right? I am also going to explain the difference between this platform and the other platform I'm going to talk about, so that you can be able to choose the one that is most suitable for you to make use of. Okay, so at the end of that, I am going to give you a bonus tip. Now the bonus tip is what is going to help you to even have enough money for you to be able to save, because it is only when you have money that is when you can be able to save. And when you can be able to save, that is when you can be able to do what? To invest. Okay, so this platform is what helped me to get this amount of money that you are seeing on the screen right now. Now remember, I said whenever you are making use of any of the platform I'm going to introduce to you, the platform is not only going to help you to raise the money or save the money, they are also going to pay you interest for even saving money with them. Then how cool is that, right? So without wasting much of your time, if you have gotten to this point, click the like button. If you're here to join this family, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Now I'm going to start with how I was able to raise this particular amount of money, how much I was able to save with this particular platform, and how much interest that this platform paid me to say thank you for using our platform to save money, right? So what I'm going to do, in case if you don't know this particular platform, the name is Cowrywise. How do you get started? You can visit your Google Play Store or your App Store, get it downloaded. Make sure you have your maybe NIN, BVN, email address, phone number for verification. Just know that the registration is very friendly. Okay, so this platform is user friendly. It's not going to take you time to get it done, right? So that is it, guys. So I am going to click over here that says save. As you can see, this is save, this is invest. So I'm going to click on save. So once I click on save, this is the interface. You're going to see there's a whole lot of things here, and over here it's still showing me the balance that I have, which is at 370,637 naira 53 kobo. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to click over here. As you can see here, it is saying matured. Yes. So do you know how long this took me to get this amount of money? It took me 1 full year to get this amount of money. So you see that instead of you to be waiting for a huge amount of money or a miraculous huge amount of money that you did not keep anywhere, it is better you save gradually to the amount that you want. You can decide to be saving 500 naira if it is possible. You can decide to save 1000 naira every single day. And the good part of this platform, or the other platform I'm going to be introducing you guys to, is that you don't need to practically go to your bank account to physically or practically transfer money to this particular platform or the other one I'm going to also introduce to us. This platform is going to be do it in a way that they are going to be removing any amount of money you want them to be saving for you automatically from your bank account into this particular platform without you lifting a finger. Now, how cool is that? You might be even sleeping when they are going to be doing the transaction. I'm going to show you the last transaction that they did, or the last money that they deducted from my normal account into this particular fintech platform. It happened around, I think, around 2 a.m. when I was still sleeping. All right, so that is the benefit of this particular platform, or one of the benefits of this particular platform, because it does it seamlessly without you even stressing yourself, without you even lifting a finger. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to click over here that says this is saved by myself. Okay, so I'm going to click on this particular one so I can show you some certain things. Now there is something called automate or automation or automated saving. Okay, so this is what I did. I'm going to click over here to explain this particular thing over here that says automate. So once you click on automate, you see that this is turned on. Look at it here, it is turned on. So let me click on it so it's going to turn off, so you understand better what I'm trying to say. You see there is no analysis written again, so I'm going to turn it on again, so you're going to see my setting. Yeah, so I'm going to turn it in again. So this is my setting. Now when you look over here, you see that this is frequency, like how do I want to be making the saving. So I selected every single day. Let's click on the every day. Let's see what it's going to bring out. As you can see, we have daily, we have weekly, we have monthly, whichever one that is suitable for you, but I decided to be doing it on a daily basis. Okay, that's why I chose every day over here. So when it comes to periodic amounts, I set it to be 1000. See, I just have to bring it down so that everybody can be able to save money. I don't want to put the amount in a way that some persons might look at it and say, no, this is not for me, this is for people that has money. That's why I brought it down to one. It took me 1 good year so that I can bring this here to show you practical example. I am not coming to tell you what if you think of, can you, if you can be able to imagine saving 1000 every single day. No, that is not me. If I'm telling you, if you can imagine saving 1000, I am showing you practically because I have done it. This is the result. Okay, so if I'm telling you, if you can imagine saving maybe 2000, 5000, 6000 every, then that is when you can start imagining that. Okay, so that is the reason why I reduce it to 1000. So you are going to look at your account, you will definitely know that, man, I consume more than 1000 naira every single day. Let's talk about the feeding. You're feeding every single day. You can attest that you consume more than 1000, 2000, 3000, 4000, 10,000 every single day. So why can't you just automate this saving? What this platform is going to do is to automatically debit 1000 naira or any amount of money you want it to be debiting from your local bank account to transfer it into this platform. They are going to do that automatically without you lifting a finger. The only thing you are going to get is just debit alert, and when you look at the debit alert, you're going to realize that, oh, it is actually Cowrywise that debited this amount of money and sent it over to Cowrywise platform. All right, remember, as they are saving the money for you, they are also paying you interest for saving money for you. So this is the settings that I did. So it is going to be debiting the sum of 1,000 from my account, and it's going to be doing that every single day. So I am done for the year. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to go ahead and click over here to turn it off. Now I'm going to tell you one thing about Cowrywise. Whenever you do this particular setting, yeah, just know that any money that they are going to be debiting from your account and they are going to be sending it over to this platform, know that whatever happens, they are not going to release that amount of money to you. It must surely get to that 1 year before they can now term it matured. Let me go back so you understand what I'm trying to say. When you look over here, you will see that they wrote matured, meaning that I can be able to do what? To withdraw this money. Now, it's got matured today. Today, as at the time I'm making this video, today is 12th May. That is the time I'm making, and that is today is the day it got matured. And I decided to make this video to show you guys practical example of how you can be able to save up money or even raise money for investment. It is a gradual process. You don't wait for any huge amount of money to come. You see, before you know it, within a twinkling of an eye, 1 year is gone, and I was able to save over 700 and over 370,000, which is big, which is enough for me to look out for any investment I want to put it to. I can decide to use it and buy stock. I can decide to put it in a mutual fund like money market mutual fund. I can decide to look out for any other investment, treasury bills that I can be able to invest in, right? So this is a way you can be able to do what? To raise money for investment. So remember, if you're using Cowrywise and you want to make use of it to be saving every single day, know that they will never release that money to you until it is exactly 1 year. That is when they can be able, even if they won't buy, they no go release the money for you. Now this is how much I was able to earn for saving that amount of money. So look at here, you're going to see how much I was able to earn. So I was able to earn 27,637 naira 53 kobo. So that is how much they paid me to say thank you for choosing our platform. Thank you for using our platform to save up money for yourself or for anything you want to do. Okay, so remember I said it is better to make use of this particular platform than making use of Ajo. Ajo will just take even charge for holding money for you. They are not going to give you interest for them to hold your money for you, but this particular platform is even going to pay you and say thank you for choosing our platform to save your money. Okay, so now this is another thing you need to know. Should in case you want to still roll over, maybe you want to save the money for 2 years, we have two options right here, right? So the first one is saying lock your funds again. Now you can keep your plans active by rolling over for compounded interest. So if I should click on this particular one, right, it is going to do what? Roll over the sum of 370,000 that I've already saved. It is going to roll it over again, and I'm going to start all over again. All right, but I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to choose this second part that says you can withdraw to stash, and that is one thing with Cowrywise. So whenever you are done investing in a particular, let's say a money market fund, for example, because Cowrywise also offers money market fund, and I've done that before, and I'm going to show you in today's video. So whenever you are done with any particular maybe savings or maybe investment and it is matured, if you are withdrawing, it is not going straight to your local bank account on the immediate. It is first and foremost going to stash. Stash in Cowrywise is a place that your money is kept. All right, yes, a place that your money is kept so that you can be able to take the money to invest in whether stock, whether money market, mutual fund, or maybe balance fund, or maybe a whole lot of investment. So they will first and foremost send the money to stash. So from that stash, that is where you can be able to withdraw the money down to your local bank account. And I think when you withdraw your money from Cowrywise, it doesn't come in on the immediate. I think it stays like 24 hours for them to be able to process it so it can hit your local. I hope you are taking note of everything that you need to know concerning Cowrywise, should in case you want to consider making use of Cowrywise to raise your money. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to click on start. So once I click on start, I am going to type the amount of money I want to pull out from this my investment so that it can go to start. So if I'm withdrawing this amount, I want to withdraw every single thing because I want to pull all the whole money there and then take it to another investment. Okay, so should in case you want to make use of maybe money market mutual fund. That's a type of investment. You can also go ahead and click here that says invest. That is what is going to expose you to all the investments. So I've clicked on it. As you can see, we have over here NGN stock, we have Naira fund, we have NGN stock, Naira mutual fund. So we're going to click on Naira mutual fund. So when you click on Naira mutual fund, you are going to see three different investment options. All right. When it comes to mutual fund, we have Cowrywise conservative portfolio, we have a balanced portfolio, we have a equity portfolio. So each one they are going to tell you how risky that one is. So this one is saying that it is low risk, the balanced one is saying that it is medium risk, the equity portfolio is saying that it is high risk. Anyone you are going to be taking, it's also going to be showing you the percentage you are going to be earning. Okay, yes. So the lower the risk, the lower the percentage you are going to earn. The higher the risk, the higher the percentage you are going to get. So that is it, guys. That is it about Cowrywise. Okay, so I'm going to move over to the second platform that you can actually use to save up money for your investment. So guys, the second platform you can use for saving up or raising money for investment is Piggyvest, and Piggyvest also offers the automation saving or automated savings. Okay, so how do you access the automated savings? What you're going to do is, once you log into Piggyvest, this is definitely the interface you're going to see. How do you get started with Piggyvest? You can go to Google Play Store or App Store, search Piggyvest, get it downloaded. See, still make sure you have your BVN, you have your NIN, you have your phone number, email address. Just do the verification. Is very simple. The platform also is user friendly. So what you're going to do next is to click over here. That is, if you want to access the automated saving, just go over here and click here that says piggy bank. Okay, we're talking about automated saving, so go ahead and click on piggy bank. So once you click on piggy bank, this is the interface you're going to see. The next thing you're going to do is to click here that says enable autosave. Okay, so let's just click over it. I've set the amount I want it to be debiting from you, which is still 1,000. But if you still want to set your own amount, the next thing you are going to do is to do it to click here that says settings. Okay, so let's click on settings. So once you click on settings, this is the interface you're going to see. What you're going to do next is to go ahead and click here that says auto save settings. Yeah, so let's click on auto save settings. So let's click on that, and boom, this is the interface you're going to see. So this is said kind of the same thing with Cowrywise. It's still going to ask you, do you want us to be debiting your normal bank accounts daily, weekly, monthly? So it is your choice to make. If you want them to be, I set my own to be daily. Okay, and they're going to be debiting the sum of 1,000 naira from my local bank account. If you want it to be debiting it every week, it's fine for you. If you want it every month, it's fine for you. So this is where you're going to type in the amount you want them to be debiting from you, be it daily, be it weekly, be it monthly. If you are cool, go ahead and click it that says continue, and every single day or weekly or monthly, they are going to be debiting any amount that you typed in this box. Okay, they are going to be debiting it from your local bank account that are going, and they're going to be sending it over to this particular platform. Remember, this platform is also going to be paying you interest for saving money with them or using their platform to raise money for investment. The same thing that Cowrywise is doing, that is the same thing these people this Piggyvest is doing. Now, another thing with Piggyvest is that you can actually access this money that they are saving for you automatically. Yes, if you need it, you can just go and take it. I think you can, they have, you can take it. I think they have the month you can actually withdraw without them taking probably any charge. You can withdraw free of charge, but that doesn't mean you cannot withdraw anytime you want. I think if you want to withdraw anytime you want, there is a certain fee they are going to deduct from you, unless the money you have is on Flex. There is a particular account or savings account, I don't know exactly how to say it, that is called Flex. So to locate Flex, just go ahead and click here that says savings. Yeah, so click on the savings. Let's go back. So click on savings. Boom. So these are the different, will I call it, permit me to call it plan. Oh, plan is plans. So
We have piggy bank, we have a safe lock, we have a target savings, we have a house money, we have flex dollar, we have flex naira. So any money that you have in flex naira, you can access it any single time, okay, every single day, and they're not going to charge you. But as long as the money is here, piggy bank, I think they have some months or the date in a particular month that this is when you can be able to withdraw free of charge. But any other thing other than that month, then they are going to take charge from you. Okay. But just know that any money you are saving with them, they are going to be paying you interest for saving that money. Right. But when it comes to Cowrywise, if you are saving that money, more forget it too, unless you are investing in maybe money market fund that they can hold the money for a period of 90 days before you can be able to have access to withdraw it. But when it comes to that saving that I showed, that I was able to save up to 370,000, if the money enter, you don't enter, you can't access it until it is 1 year. Okay, so I've shown you, I've told you about Cowrywise. I've also told you about Piggyvest. So you are going to be the one to choose the one that is going to be okay for you. Now, I said that I'm going to give you a tip that is going to enable you to be able to have money that you can be able to from it and save, because it is when you have money that is when you can be able to save, and when you can be able to save, that is when you can be able to invest. And what tip is that? Click the like button if you want me to tell you about the tip, and if you're here to join this beautiful family, go ahead and use the opportunity and click on that subscribe button. Now, I've been in the situation whereby at the end of the month I'll be asking myself, where is my money? Like, I can't possibly pinpoint what I've been using my money to do. So what I did was that I have to create an Excel sheet with my laptop. And aside that, I also bought a very simple portable jotter that can fit into my pocket. Do you know what I use this jotter to do? Anytime I'm out and I'm making any purchase, any expenses I'm making for the day, I am penning it down in that jotter. If it is airtime, I'll just write airtime and I'll write how much I bought that airtime. If it is data, I'll write data and write how much I bought that data. For every single expenses that I did in that particular day, I'm going to pen it down. So when I am free, okay, I am going to click, or maybe the next day, I am going to get my laptop, key in all those expenses. Transportation, it will go in the column. I created 30-day columns, okay, so it will go in the column of transportation, the amount I spent in transportation on maybe on the 12th of May, the whole transportation, the money for transportation. If I bought airtime, I'm going to come under airtime column. I'm going to type in the airtime amount I bought for that day. If it is data, I'm going to do that. Okay, so I did it in auto sum. So as I'm typing those figures, it is automatically solving it. So at the end of the month, I am going to evaluate all my expenses for the month, for the past month. So it is going to enable me to see where most of my money is going to, so I can be able to cut down on my expenses. So with that, it was able to help me to be able to save up money, or to be able to have enough money for investment. So type in the comment section that I am following. Yeah, please do that for me. I really appreciate. So this is what I have for us in today's video, and please do well to click the like button if you appreciate the value you got in today's video. And if you're here to join this family, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Cheers, guys.
Hey there, I'm glad you stayed to the end of this video, and I really appreciate it. So it simply means that you really want to do something about your finance. You really want to do something about investing. You really want to know how you can be able to raise money for investment. You want to change your mindset from, now who don't chop, now in they invest. Now who don't chop belle full, remain, now in they invest. So I want you to change that mindset. I want you to change the mindset of children are investments. When I get married and I have kids, I will train them, and after training them, they are going to come back and train me or take care of me in the old age. I want you to change that mindset because it's not working. Okay, so thank you for staying to the end of this video. If you have not clicked the like button, this is the opportunity you have to click the like button. If you are yet to join this beautiful family, I really don't know what you're waiting for. Use this opportunity to click that like button, click the subscription button, and turn on the bell notification. Now, in case you're looking for more ways you can be able to make money for yourself, or more ways your money can be able to make more money for you, or rather you're looking for ways you can be able to make money if you don't have the strength of bring in 2 persons, that will bring 2 persons, that will end up bringing extra 2 persons before you can be able to make a dime online, then I recommend you click on this video you are seeing on the screen right now. Yes, go ahead and click on the video, and I will definitely see you on the other side. Keep winning. Yes, I want you to have this at the back of your mind. Keep winning, and always know that Leo, yes, I'm Leo, Leo is rooting for you. And until when I'm going to see you on this video, bye, comrade.